Welcome ladies and gentlemen to my YouTube channel. Hope you are all doing well. My name is Riga. For my returning viewers and also to my new subscribers, I usually appreciate so much for your great support always. So now Kenyans, things under the broad-based government are now boiling up nicely. Because earlier on, tukiweza kumbuka vizuri, CS MBADI came out and told us that the government cannot do what? Cannot sustain the free secondary and primary education. So for now, I have seen different reactions from different leaders, especially from Kenya Kwanza, slamming what CS MBADI said earlier. So for now, I want you to listen to what Kindiki came out and said. Then we proceed. But before we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, as you always do, ensure you like the video. And again, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, take a second, hit the subscription button. Otherwise, thank you so much for that subscription. So I want you to listen to what Kindiki came out and said. Then we proceed.
Mimi nataka niwahakikishie wananchi wa Kenya. Najua kumekuwa na tashwishi kidogo mambo ya elimu. And I want to state here that the Kenya Kwanza administration will go out of its way to make sure we do not roll back the gains our country has made in assuring free and compulsory primary education, which includes also secondary education. Mimi nataka niwahakikishia kwamba kuna kazi Rais Kibaki alifanya, kuna kazi Rais Uhuru Kenyatta alifanya, na hii serikali itaendeleza hiyo kazi, na hatuwezi kukubali ati turudi nyuma. Mambo ya elimu ya msingi, mambo ya elimu katika sekondari itaendelea kuwa vile ilikuwa, na tutaiendelea hata kuiboresha hata zaidi. Please ignore the naysayers. We cannot afford in this time in history to roll back the tremendous progress that our nation has made to make education accessible and affordable, especially at primary and secondary level. We cannot roll back those gains, and I want to assure you we will make all the necessary interventions to make sure that our education remains affordable, accessible, relevant, and of high quality.
After I've listened now to Kindiki, Kindiki anasema that hizo vitu zingine zenye tunasikia ni nini? Ni propaganda. So for now, on my opinion, naweza sema hivi, that this government hawataki a common mwananchi ajue ukweli. And that's why mtu kama CS MBADI anajaribu kutuambia that it is true the government cannot sustain the free education in both secondary and primary. But on the other side, the government allies, they are trying to sugarcoat that truth. Because for now, nimeona different reactions and different replies from the government allies. Hao wanasema that government itafanya nini? Itasimamia education. Na the free education will continue. On the other side now, CS MBADI anatuambia that the government cannot sustain. And that's why even the capitation has been reduced from 22,000 per student up to 16,000 and something per student. So you can clearly tell CS MBADI yeye ndiye ako kwa treasury. Anajua what's really going on. Mtu kama Kithure Kindiki yeye yuko kwa treasury. But the way anaongea as if ni yeye ndiye anafanya accounts palivo treasury. So mwenye ako kwa treasury anajaribu kutuambia that this government cannot sustain. But on the other side, mtu mwenye deputy president anatuambia nini? The government will continue on with providing free education. So there is two things going on here. On the other side, CS MBADI is trying to tell us the truth. But on the other side, Kindiki is trying to do what? To sugarcoat things. And that's why huwa nakwambia that this government huwa inakuanga na watu wenye wanapenda ignorance na wanapenda uongo. And that's why uliona hata PS Bitok alisema that atio free education will do what? Will continue. But let us talk the truth. This government already has failed. And that's why even on the side of help loan, wanatuambia ati help nini? Haina pesa. So, unataka kuniambia kitu yenye CS MBADI alisema, yeye hakuwa anajua anasema nini? Because yeye mwenyewe anajua, yeye ako kwa treasury anajua that this government cannot sustain this kind of free education. And that's why your capitation will reduce from 22,244 to 16,900. Why? Because the government hawayuko able kufanya nini? Provide that free education. So on the other side of Kithure Kindiki, yeye anasema that atio the government will provide free education. As if yeye anakwanga nini? Kwa treasury. So for now, this government, let us just tell the truth. This government has failed. Na hakuna mambo ya kujitetea timara this and that, this and this. Hakuna. This government has done what? Has failed. So remember, this government wako na priorities zingine zenye hazifai. But things that matters most, hizo sasa ndio wamezi sideline. Because on their list, how wana prefer ku renovate Statehouse, wana prefer ku donate millions during the empowerment, wana prefer luxurious lives nini na travels. But on the other side, the things that matters most, hizo sasa ndio wamezi sideline, like the education, like the health, like security nini. Uliona KDF kitu wanafanyiwa, atusipokula lunch, hiyo pesa yenye ilikuwa inatakana utumie, the government ina save on your behalf. So unaweza sema that for now, this government, the things that matters most, hizo ndo wame sideline. But the thing that doesn't matters most, hizo sasa ndo wameziweka as a priority. And you can clearly tell that now education is being crippled. Tukienda side ya health, hata hiyo sasa ndio worse. Haya, side ya doctors tena ndio niliona as if doctors pia wako na issue. Haya, side ya walimu pia ndio hiyo. So up to now, zile vitu zenye zina matter most, hizo ndio government imefanya nini? Imesideline. And that's why CS MBADI anajaribu kutuambia ukweli that this government has failed. But the government allies nine kina nani wanajaribu sasa kusugarcoat all those things. And that's why Kindiki is coming out to say that let us not listen to who? To naysayers. So ana prefer CS MBADI ni kama mtu mwenye anasema tu ni propaganda. But the truth is true. Ukweli ni ukweli. Hauwezi ficha ukweli. Hata mjaribu aje, mambo itajulikana tu. And that's why CS MBADI yeye amamua kujitoa lawama. Na alituambia that this government cannot do what? Cannot sustain the free secondary and free primary education. But on the other side, na government allies wanasema nini? Hiyo ingine ni propaganda. Hata niliona the spokesperson ya serikali alitoa press statement. Akasema that the free education itafanya nini? Itaendelea. But on the other side naye CS MBADI anatuambia that the government can't do what? Can't provide. So for now there is two things. Huyu anasema hii, huyu mwingine anasema hii. So shida ni sisi as a common mwananchi tunachanganyikiwa. So tutabelieve nani na tutawacha nani. So up to now mimi on my side, mimi na believe on the side of MBADI that this government has failed and they can't provide free education in both secondary and primary. So what's your opinion? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for great support. Consider subscribing, commenting, liking and sharing. Let's meet in another video.